If you're a restoration business owner and you hear yourself and you hear your team saying, we just can't be profitable because of these darn insurance companies, I want to challenge you. I want to ask you a couple of questions about your process. Take some notes, hang in there with me. I work with restoration businesses all over the country. Businesses from startups to 8-figure multiple office businesses that are doing water, fire, mold, asbestos, reconstruction. I've been doing that since 2009. And I can tell you that the ones that are the most profitable are doing something differently than the ones who are the least profitable. And I want to share that with you today. Take some notes, reach out to me, book a call with me if you want to talk about it more. Here's what they're doing. Sketching and scoping on day one. Now, some of them are doing it old school. Piece of paper, tape measure, laser tape measure, graph paper, paper-based scope sheets. Some of them are doing that sketching and scoping old school on paper. Others are using technology. Matterport, DocuSketch, LiDAR, with iPads, iPhones to sketch, doesn't matter. If you get your sketch and scope done on day one and start writing the initial estimate on day one or the morning of day two, all kinds of things become possible. You get to see how the job is being set up right from the start. Are we missing equipment? Are we missing specialty equipment? Are we missing documentation that we need to justify the equipment? Are we doing all the things that we should be doing for the customer, for the homeowner, for the commercial property owner? Are we doing the right things? And if we are, did we capture them on the scope so that we get paid, so that we're not doing work for free? So often I see unprofitable jobs because of very poorly written scopes. And you know why? Because a lot of times the scopes are being written after the job is done, sometimes days after the job is done. Sometimes even worse. Sometimes the scope notes are so bad that people are going back out or they're just looking at photos and trying to recreate what the technician did a week or two ago. This is a formula to be unprofitable, and you can't blame the insurance company for that. That's on you. So fix that process. Get out there on day one, sketch and scope. Don't say you're too busy to do it or that you'll do it later because you're so busy. You can do that, but you're going to be much less profitable if you do it. Here's the other thing. If you do what I'm suggesting, now you know the rough price. It's not going to be exact, but you know what the rough overall number is for that job. And then you can share with your team what the budget is for that job, right? So they know how long they have to produce the job. They know how many labor hours should be on that job. If you don't give your team the target, how could they possibly hit it? So just by them knowing what their labor budget is, they have a much better chance of hitting the target. You might not even have a target, right? So do you have a target labor percentage for jobs? If you don't, it's another thing. Don't blame the insurance company. Set a target. Share the target with your team. Share what the labor budget is right from the start, from day one or day two at the latest. Share that labor budget so they have an opportunity to hit it. You are going to be amazed at the difference in profitability on your jobs if you just do those two things. Doing these two things allows you to do one more thing. It allows you to look at the job afterwards. Imagine you're the technician, I'm your manager. Now we can sit down after the job is done and we can look at the job with this simple business acronym that I love, LBNT. What did we like best about how that job was run? What are we going to do differently next time? And we sit down for a few minutes, we look at the job file, we look at the scope, we look at the documentation, we look at the Xactimate estimate, and we figure out what could have been done differently, what could have been done better. And we also reinforce and give positive feedback to our team about what went really well. If you do these things, you will get more profitable. There's almost no way you can't. So if you want to learn more about this, if you want to get on a call with me, just book a call and we'll talk through it. I guarantee you're going to come away with some action items that help you get more profitable, that help you reduce the chaos in your business, and help you build a more sellable business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.